Hey everybody, welcome to the third part of 3 videos, What's in the Box? And if you missed the other 2 episodes, go back and check them out. This is a 3-part video where I was gifted 3 boxes of movies. I have not looked inside the boxes to see what's in there. In the previous videos, I found some decent-ish stuff. I found Amelie on VHS. I found Lost in Translation on VHS. I found Magnolia on VHS. I found some classics, Gone with the Wind, The Greatest Story Ever Told. I found The Notebook. I found a National Film Board VHS. I found some really cool stuff. I found a lot of stuff that I won't be keeping, but the person who I got them from said I could pass them on, pass on anything I didn't want. So that was really cool. The basis of this series is that I was driving home one night after work. There was some stuff at the end of a person's driveway. It said free. The person that owns the house came to the end of the driveway as I was getting in my car after I had picked up nothing, and she said, "You have to take something, dear." And I said, "I don't see anything I really want. I'm mostly just a movie collector and records and CDs." And she said, "Come inside." And she had 3 boxes of, it just said videos. And so it was some DVDs, some VHS, some cassettes, some compact discs, I think, all kinds of weird stuff. So I just took them. Originally I was going to stay at her house and go through each box and then just cherry pick what I wanted. But the first box I opened, I saw Lost in Translation on VHS, and I thought, you know what? I'll take a gamble. They weren't that big of boxes, although they are pretty heavy. I'll just take them home. I'll go through them. I'll keep what I want, and whatever I don't want, I will donate to my local charity shop. So that is my intention. So without further ado, we're going to go through box number 3, which I think is the biggest of the boxes. Oh, it's really heavy. So again, if you missed the other 2 episodes, go back and check those out. I have not gone through any of these boxes. As I pull the tapes out or the DVDs and show them to you, it is the first time I am seeing them. So it's a bit of a surprise. What's in the box? Kind of a film 7 kind of a situation. So the first one we have up is a VHS, and it is, Upside Down. It's The Perfect Storm with Mark Wahlberg and George Clooney. I saw this in the theater with my very best friend Andy and his family. And Andy told me that when the movie ended, I was really, really mad because of the ending. And I didn't know that was the ending. I was expecting it to be a Hollywood ending, a happy ending. But this is based on a true story, I believe. And it's just not a very upbeat movie, I guess. George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, Diane Lane, Karen Allen, and John C. Reilly. I probably won't rewatch this. I can't see myself rewatching that. I did see it in the movie theater. It was impressive on the big screen even back then. The next one up I got is... I want to make sure it's not upside down. It is... Oh, sweet! Okay, this is the best one I've found so far, guys. Do you want to know what it is? Do you really want to know? Do ya? Oh, this is cool. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Now, I do have another copy of The Birds on VHS, but it doesn't have this nice cover. That's amazing. I'm not even going to lie. This is Alfred Hitchcock's film from 1963. This is from the Alfred Hitchcock collection. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I finally got a horror movie in the box. Okay, that's the best movie I've found so far, honestly. I mean, Amelie and Magnolia were cool, but I think that was the best. Up next, we have... Drumroll, please. Barefoot in the Park. This is Robert Redford and Jane Fonda. I've never seen this movie. Another classic maybe for me to check out. As I mentioned in the other 2 videos, at the beginning of the year, I had said this year I'd like to watch some classics that I've never seen. Ben-Hur, The Ten Commandments, Gone with the Wind, Sound of Music, all those. None of those movies. I've never seen any of those movies. So I was like, I'm not going to make a promise that I'm going to get to them this year, but I want to make an effort to try to see some more of the classics because I haven't seen them. This movie is still factory sealed, whatever it is. This is Rupert's Land, starring Samuel West, Ian Tracy, and George Wendt. Sometimes a funeral can be a very strange trip. I don't know. This seems familiar to me, but I can't remember. This says something about British Columbia on it, so I guess it's a Canadian, British Columbia film. Okay. From Red Sky Entertainment. Don't know. Never seen it. Rupert's Land. Let me know if you've seen that one. Up next, we have... Get it right here. We have Return to Me with David Duchovny and Minnie Driver. Yeah. Let's put that over there. I know there'll be somebody out there that'll be like, that's an amazing rom-com. You're crazy. I don't know which way is up on this. Oh, wait. Okay. Up next, we have Paul Newman in The Verdict. Another one I've never seen. This was directed by Sidney Lumet and also stars Charlotte Rampling, Jack Warden, James Mason. Okay, I don't know. Screenplay by David Mamet. I don't know anything about this. Paul Newman is brilliant in a powerful courtroom drama, The Verdict. A previously viewed blockbuster. Interesting. Don't know it. Let me know if you've seen that in the comments below. Up next, we have Disney's The Kid, starring Bruce Willis, with another blockbuster sticker on it. This one was liquidated in 2001. I don't know anything about this. I do like Bruce Willis. Maybe this will be cute. It's a PG. It's a Disney movie, so I don't know. Up next, we have... Remember, guys, I have not looked in the box. I do not know what I'm looking at. Oh, okay. This is... No, I'm not going to show you that one because this is... The person that gave me these boxes said there might be some in here that are family home videos of the kids and the grandkids, and she wants them back. So I'm going to drop them off to her in the morning. So that's what these must be. This one, I don't know. That one, I don't know. It's another home recorded one. Communication with Dr. Jesse Potter. Don't know. Okay, so The Birds is definitely the winner so far. Up next, Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump. I saw this movie. In the theater, and then I saw this movie on video. I like this movie. I can't say I really remember a lot about it. I mean, there's the Run, Forrest, Run and all that stuff. This was directed by Robert Zemeckis. It also stars Robin Wright, Gary Sinise, Sally Field. I remember liking this movie okay. I can't see myself rewatching it, but I don't have that in my collection, so maybe I'll check it out and donate it. Up next, Gwyneth Paltrow, Sliding Doors, a sweet romantic comedy. I don't know anything about this. Let me know if you've seen Sliding Doors. Somebody tried to pawn it off for 25 cents, so obviously not that good. Up next, we have, here's an old tape. This is Two of a Kind with John Travolta and what's-her-face there, Miss Olivia Newton-John. Yep. Also stars Oliver Reed, Scatman Crothers, Charles Durning, written and directed by John Hersfeld. Two of a Kind. I don't know. What is this one? Reunited for a double helping of comedy and romance? I don't know anything about it. Up next, we have a clamshell. It is The Red Shoes. The Red Shoes. This is, I don't know. Oh, this is from the 40s. Based on Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale about a girl whose bewitched shoes nearly dance her to death. This was nominated for 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, winner of Best Art Direction, Color, and Best Music Score from Paramount. This is also from the Light and Shadow video store, so rest in peace, Light and Shadow. Up next, another homemade tape. It's a Black Spine, guys. If you watch Red Letter Media, there's a Black Spine. Maybe I should send that to them. Up next, we have Shirley MacLaine and Nicolas Cage in Guarding Tess. This is Driving Miss Daisy with Attitude. I do remember watching this with my ex-partner at the time this came out. I remember liking this one, okay? I thought it was just kind of a cute, harmless kind of comedy. Up next, we have The Golden Bowl, a film by James Ivory, starring Kate Beckinsale, James Fox, Angelica Houston, Nick Nolte, Jerry Northam, Madeline Potter, and Uma Thurman. The Golden Bowl. Don't know. From the year 2000. Another homemade tape. This is The Body, The Famine Within. Sounds kind of, could be kind of disturbing. Up next, we have another homemade tape. So I may take these homemade ones back over to this person just in case they're family videos or something like that. Up next, we have, this is a double. Oh my God, there's 2 rows more. This is Winona Ryder in Little Women. I've never seen this, actually. This was directed by Gillian Armstrong. It also stars Gabriel Byrne, Kirsten Dunst, Claire Danes, Christian Bale, Eric Stoltz, Susan Sarandon, all-star cast. Little Women. Never seen that one. Let me know if that one's worth checking out. Up next, we have Barbra Streisand and Omar Sharif in Funny Girl. This is an old Columbia with the red lines around it, and it's just got that. I think all other tapes have that kind of similar font. I don't know anything about this movie. Apparently, it won Barbra Streisand an Oscar for Best Actress. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Directed by William Wyler. Oh, was this in another box and this is like a second copy? I feel like I saw William Wyler's name a while ago. Anyway, I don't know. Up next, we have The Hanging Garden. I remember hearing about this movie. I remember seeing this movie, I should say. I used to work in video stores, so I remember covers of movies. This looks like it's directed by somebody Fitzgerald. Winner of Best Canadian Film and Most Popular Film, Toronto Film Festival, 1997. So you guys can let me know. I feel like this will be another one that Corey knows about. This has a rich Celtic soundtrack by the Rankin Family, Holly Cole, and many others. Yeah, I don't know. It's a Wonderful Life with a lot more edge. The Hanging Garden. Up next, we have, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere in Runaway Bride. That will be going in the charity shop pile. Up next, we have First Wives Club, Bridget, Bette Midler, Goldie Hawn, and Diane Keaton. That'll be going in the charity shop pile. Up next, we have Clint Eastwood, Meryl Streep, The Bridges of Madison County. I think the DVD of this was in the other box, so probably not going to watch that one anyway. Up next, we have You've Got Mail, going in the charity pile. Oh, there's not one, but 2 copies of You've Got Mail. Oh, dear. So the Birds is definitely taking the cake here. Okay, we're in the very bottom row. Guys, if you're just tuning in, I don't know why you'd be just tuning in now, but if you've forgotten what's going on here, this is a series of videos of boxes I was given, and I'm opening them blind on camera for your excitement and for my excitement. We found a few good ones so far. I'm on my last row. Let's see what we got. Oh, this was a good one. This is Sissy Spacek, Tom Wilkinson, Nick Stahl, and Marissa Tomei in the Bedroom, a film by Todd Field. I do remember watching this movie. I think this is also a really hard watch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's interesting because a lot of these movies, like in the 90s, anybody who grew up in those era was like, you know, teenager and older, remembers these kind of movies like they were not really art house, I guess, but they weren't really like mainstream. They were kind of in that weird nether zone. And I remember this one kind of being in that space. It's like bigger production, but it still has that kind of art house feel or something. If that makes any sense. I remember liking that movie, but I couldn't tell you what it was about at all anymore. Last row, guys. Last row. We have Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise in Rain Man. I saw this movie in the movie theater, actually. And I definitely saw it on VHS as well. Somebody put a sticker on here, Best Picture 1988. Yeah, I remember liking this movie. This is where, directed by Barry Levinson. Is this the one where Dustin Hoffman says, panties on the highway? Definitely panties on the highway. I remember that movie being very touching, very sweet, and the performance is really good. Up next we have Anna Karenina, Greta Garbo, and Frederick March. Sorry. This is from the MGM United Artists label. Directed by Clarence Brown, a love story to touch your soul. Didn't see that one. Up next we have Pierce Brosnan and Gregory Rush in The Tailor of Panama. Yeah, I don't know. In a place this treacherous, what a good spy needs is a spy of his own. I don't know. I would say the person that gave me these movies maybe bought a lot of tapes when Blockbuster was closing out. This one is a homemade one. It says 12 steps, so we'll probably just go ahead and give that back to the person. Up next we have Turn Your Radio On with Bill and Gloria Gaither and the Homecoming Friends. My mom likes the Gaithers. Yeah, that'll be being handed on. Up next, we have The Hours with Meryl Streep, Julianne Moore, and Nicole Kidman. Academy Award winner, Best Actress of the Year, Nicole Kidman. I've never seen this one either. This was... yeah, I don't know. I don't really know much about this movie. This is another one kind of like In the Bedroom. It's like it kind of in that weird, kind of art housey, but mainstream, kind of a weird place for movies. Up next, we have The Age of Innocence. Daniel Day-Lewis. Didn't we already look at this one? Some of these movies are starting to look the same to me. Daniel Day-Lewis, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Winona Ryder. Martin Scorsese's most passionate and powerful motion picture, The Age of Innocence. I mean, great cast, great director. I don't know. Let me know if you've seen The Age of Innocence and if that's any good. Up next, The Spears 70th Anniversary Celebration. This is a religious tape, so that'll be going to the charity shop. Oh, Neil Sedaka in concert. Again, The Birds, probably the best one I'm going to find. Who knows? When a Man Loves a Woman, this is Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan. This person obviously likes a lot of romantic comedies and things like that. Up next, The Song of Bernadette, Jennifer Jones, winner of 4 Academy Awards in 1943. This is directed by Henry King. Yeah, I don't know anything about this movie. Sounds like it might be good. Let me know if you've seen that movie. The Song of Bernadette. The last tape is actually a homemade job, and it's Uville Clinic, the Touch film. So again, I want to reiterate that all these boxes in this series were boxes that I didn't know what was in them. I should have done maybe like a retrospective of all the best stuff. From off the top of my head, I can say Amelie, Magnolia, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, of course, The Birds. Trying to remember what other ones were in here that were really good. The Verdict looks good. I'll probably give most of the romantic comedies to the charity shop. I can't see myself watching those. I might keep, like, say, The Hours or Age of Innocence or those kind of ones. They might. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just give them away. But yeah, The Birds was probably the best one. Actually, the boxes are right in front of me here, so I can do a quick retrospective. I'm sure you guys, some of you have already told me that you just like me talking about movies, so maybe you like the sound of physical media being tossed about. Let's see if there were what other kind of great things. So we had Indian in the Cupboard. We had The Manchurian Candidate, the remake with Denzel Washington, which I think is what it is. Gone with the Wind, Memoirs of a Geisha. We had, as I mentioned, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Howard's End. Of course, we had the Yule Log DVD, which I will save for the holidays, which is just hilarious. And then in box number 1, which we went through a while in the first video, we had, of course, we had Magnolia on VHS, was it's a pretty good find. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Dead Man Walking. What else did we have? Oh, The Greatest Story Ever Told. We had some Westerns, McKenna's Gold, which looked good. DVDs, we had a 3-pack of Billy Crystal movies. Nothing too exciting. Ben-Hur, of course. We had a couple of Rush Hour 3 and Shanghai Nights, which was kind of hilarious. The Photographer, which looks like a weird one. So yeah, there was a couple of interesting looking movies at least in here, but I would say probably The Birds was the coolest one. So guys, that's it for this series. I hope you enjoyed this little weird trip down VHS memory lane and kind of a surprise video, what's in the box. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there wasn't much really cool stuff. There was a couple of cool things. But moreover, these were given to me by a very, very sweet old lady. Older lady. A senior lady. She's moving to a small apartment. She was getting rid of these, and she let me take them for free. And so, I just thought it'd be fun. Of course, I was looking for anything interesting in the boxes, but then when I got them home, I thought, oh, this could make a fun video series, so that's what I'm doing. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I'm not bringing out like crazy cult movies or anything, but there were some interesting things. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if any of these movies are ones you think I should definitely keep and watch, or maybe they're ones that you've seen and bring back memories, or maybe you want to leave a comment about VHS period. I always like me some VHS, and though I've kind of moved away from it in the last year or so, I do pick up some from time to time. Out of this 3-box lot, I'll probably end up holding on to about somewhere between 5 and 10 items probably, and I'll give the rest of them to a charity or something like that. But guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. Now back to your regular scheduled programs. Cult Movie Tuesdays, Thrifting Hauls, Fright Fridays. What's this movie doing on my shelf? I've got all kinds of stuff coming up, so be sure to stay tuned. It's almost August, which means it's almost September, which means it's almost spooky season. But I'm trying to show some constraint. There's a lot of people putting out content showing Halloween stuff in their stores already, and that I don't want to go quite that crazy already. I like the summer, and I like getting excited for the fall, so let's enjoy the summer while it's here. But that said, the summer's slipping through our fingers, so get out there and enjoy some sunshine. and spend some time with your friends and family. Support local businesses in Canada. And if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing, consider giving me the thumbs up, consider leaving a comment if you'd like. I love hearing from people who watch my channel and get a kick out of some of the things that I talk about or show off from thrifting hauls. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you at the video store or at the thrift store or just out and about somewhere. Maybe I'll see you at the end of a driveway picking up a bunch of free stuff. But until next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.